Hey everybody, thanks for watching. This is Dr. Rob, and about to give you some friendly, helpful knowledge you can use at home. In Chinese medicine, we have a very famous and powerful point. The knowledge about it has been spread around the world and used in many modalities. The name of it is called large intestine 4, or in Chinese, He Gu. To locate this point, we are going to squeeze the thumb to the base of the index finger, pointer finger index, and then you look at the highest point of the bulge, typically in line with the crease. So, okay. Now it has very famous functions. I'm going to go to it in order the way I learned them, and then you can use it as you see fit. Pointer / disclaimer. The duration and the intensity and the intention have different effects. That's how I use it in my practice. So there's a difference between just stimulating it by yourself versus actually sticking a needle, and then how the needle is inserted, manipulated, and the intentions of it in combination with the clarity and purity of the physician himself or herself. So to start, it helps regulate your defensive energy, loosely translated as your immune system, which is more on the exterior. Chinese medicine is a pathogen is trying to make it past the skin. This point, He Gu, LI4, will help release the exterior by releasing that sort of wind. Another famous use for it in combination with other points is to help regulate the face, the area of the face, the eyes, the nose. So footnote, it is very good for maintaining facial youth and vitality when combined with other points. See your acupuncture physician. It is very good to activate the area. If you ever start to press it, it's kind of tender, and it's gonna make your whole hand activate the area. Combination with that, the channel goes all the way up to your face. And again, depending how it's used, manipulated, can have different effects. And for one of my favorite personal, or was once personal uses, used to activate yang. A version of saying waking you up. Reason that I'm laughing is I used to be a bouncer. So when people would be falling asleep, it's a gentle way to wake you up. One of the famous very indications is headache. Either one-sided headache and sometimes hypertension or versions of high blood pressure that lead to headache. One very odd, and for me, cool function of large intestine 4 is nosebleeds. And it's hard to believe, and at the time when I learned it, it was hard to believe in itself. I was in acupuncture school and somebody had a nosebleed, like a seasonal allergy nosebleed, spontaneous nosebleed. And we had just finished learning about this point, and the professor just took a step back and is like, okay, try it. And started working it, and it stopped his nosebleed. So this is also a very powerful point for one-sided facial issues. So if you got drop mouth or locked jaw or night grinding in one side, facial drooping, some aspects of wind deviation or deviation of the tongue, like and it falls to one side, maybe even just issues with one-sided ear issues or single ear issues. This point is very beneficial. A word of caution. This is for the pregnant women. If LI4, written in history, or acupuncture history, says it can help induce labor. So use it with caution. If you're pregnant, go see your acupuncture physician or your acupuncturist, wherever you're watching this from. And if you'd like more questions answered or more curious about acupuncture, and hey, I want to try it, and this is a good way to start educating yourself or seeing what acupuncture could do. This is obviously I'm talking about acupuncture. Many of these benefits can be used with acupressure, just stimulating it. And again, there are different ways to activate this point, and that takes your acupuncture physician to explain what should happen, could happen. So thank you for watching. Cheers.